Hello and welcome to Coxie's Picks. Happy New Year. And to start the year off, we're going to look at seeing if I can get this GARETT Super Scanner Metal Detecting Wand back up and running. Now, I bought it whilst it was, whilst they didn't know whether it was working or not. It could be something simple like a battery. So I took a punt and I've got it. Well, what do we need to do? Well, first thing we want to do is we want to check to see if it actually works, and lo and behold, it's dead. And we're not getting any indications on the LEDs. Usually that is an indication of a low or dead battery. So what we're going to do is you go down onto the handle, and you can see just here on the handle here, you've got the word GARETT, and we've got this little sliding lock across here. It's not described very well in the instructions, but if you put some brute force on this, it will eventually slide over, he says confidently. It's difficult to do this while staying in frame. And this doesn't look like it's changed at all. So I'm just going to go and find something to lever that off with. A coin of some sort. There we go. A coin. In we go. There we are. Slid open. And we're going to hopefully not see any corrosion. There comes the battery. Slowly. Come on. And it should be just a 9-volt ever-ready battery. There we are. We've got some corrosion. That's not going to be too promising. We've got a little bit of corrosion up on the inside there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and get a metal brush, give it a quick swizz before we put the new battery in. But just so you can see, there's a little bit of corrosion. All right, so stand by. Okay, so I found this little bad boy. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to stick it up inside and then give it a swizz and hopefully clear up those terminals and not create too much mess. This is just a little steel brush, and yes, I could attach it to a drill, but that's like overkill for what we're doing down here. Just getting a little bit of corrosion off, and then give it a tap-tap-a-roo, all the crud out, quick visual check. That might be good to go. So next thing, get a battery. Right, 9-volt. It does recommend to use the ever-ready one. I don't think brands matter, but in we go. So I'm going to stick the battery in. I'm just going to hold it in place. That's a very promising sound. So I'm going to turn it off, close it up. Right, move everything metal out of the way for a second, and then we're going to turn it on. Now that initially it's going to, oh, there's metal over there as well. Right, so initially it will go onto its boot cycle and we should see the power come on. We'll see the low battery check flash and then the alarm briefly go, and then that's it. So stand by. There we are, she's ready to go. So all we need to do now is introduce metal towards it, and it should alarm. There we go, so you can see on the system, nice and strong. So that is probably the easiest fix I've ever had on one of these. But there we are, that is a GARETT Super Scanner. All right, absolutely made up, got myself a bargain, got myself another wand. Thank you very much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.